What's up, guys? My name's Matt. Welcome to Rattlesnake Patriot. We like to talk about all things finance, freedom, and fun. And today's topic is money mindset and how the way you think about money can make you rich or it can make you poor. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing we need to do essentially is define money. What is money? Now, if you look up Webster says it's a store of value or a means of exchange. Obviously, that is the face value definition of money. However, that's pretty much the same definition my 10-year-old would give me if I asked him, what is money? He'd say, well, Dad, it's what you use to buy stuff. So you kind of want to have a little bit more sophisticated way of thinking about money than just what you use to buy stuff. So in this video, I'm going to give you two tips, or basically two ways to change your money mindset. And then at the end, I'm going to give you a tip on how to stay on track and maintain with what you're doing. So the first tip is the way you think about money is to think about money in a more positive light. There's a lot of negativity in this world based on money, people with money. A lot of people almost, self-sabotage by acting like they don't want money. They don't want to accumulate money, and that's bad. They say things like, money's the root of all evil, and money can't buy you happiness. Well, the love of money is the root of all evil, and money can't buy you happiness. It is a half-truth, but all things being equal in your life right now, I guarantee you, if you had enough money that you didn't have to worry about things, you'd be happier than you are, right? And the funny thing is, the people that say money can't buy you happiness are generally the exact same ones that go out and try to purchase happiness with their money. They're the ones that spend every single bit of the money they make on things that they don't need, essentially, right? That next thing. Oh, I want to get one of these. It's gonna make me so happy. I'm just so excited to get this, right? Whatever it is, whatever people buy. And they buy it. And a month later, 2 weeks later, it's no big deal. It's not, they may have had a sense of euphoria even when they bought it. They may have just been so happy when they bought it. It was the greatest thing ever. And stop the video right now and go look in your closets and see all the things that you bought in the past that you thought were going to be just the greatest thing and they're going to make you happy. It was going to make your life easier. And now it's just sitting in there collecting dust. And what it was money wasted that you could have put towards your future to become financially independent. So don't kill your freedom soldiers on junk that won't make you happy. Spend your freedom soldiers on assets like real estate and stock and any of these assets that make you money every year, right? And they can move you towards financial independence. So, step one, change your attitude on money. Be more positive about money. Don't let people put negative thoughts about money, that having money, accumulating money, becoming wealthy or becoming financially independent is bad. Don't let people make you think that, okay? That's step one. Now, step two is more of the trick I use to kind of put into perspective when I'm purchasing something, how necessary it is and how much of an impact that money could make on my life when I'm purchasing something that is not a necessity. And be honest with yourself about what necessities are, all right? We all know food, shelter, water, right? Those sort of things, clothing. When you're purchasing something that is not a necessity, obviously you should try to find the least expensive way to get your necessities too. Don't be stupid with your money. But when you're purchasing something that is not a necessity, let's say, for instance, $1,000 TV, you have to have that new picture-in-picture, and it's a crisper screen, and it's 85 inches instead of 55 inches, and it's going to make you so happy, right? So you go to the store. Let's say you're going to purchase that $1,000 TV. Now, before you do that, you need to stop and think to yourself, okay, how much do I make an hour and how many hours of my life do I have to dedicate to paying for that TV? And some of you might say, well, I don't earn money by the hour. We all earn money by the hour. Some of us get paid salary. So if you get paid salary, figure out how many hours on average you work a week and figure out how many hours it's going to take you to pay for that TV. Now, if it's $10 an hour, that's like 100 hours. It's like 2 weeks plus worth of work. And maybe it's at a job you hate. Would you rather buy something that's slightly better than what you probably already have? You probably already have a decent TV. Or would you rather take that money and invest it and put those freedom soldiers to work for you? Put them to work for you so that in the future, and not that far in the future, you can be financially independent. So I would always do that when my wife and I would be thinking about purchasing something we didn't need. And I worked in the oil field, so what my work meant was I was completely gone away from my family. It wasn't that I was working a lot of hours and home late. I was completely gone for sometimes months at a time. So I would, when she would want something or whatever, I'd say, well, do you want me to be gone for 2 months for this? For an extra 2 months, depending on how much the item cost? And she'd usually say no, which surprisingly, I would think she would say yes. But anyway, so that's a good way to put in perspective, what did you have to do to earn that money to buy that item? And is it going to be worth it to buy that item, or would you rather put it towards your freedom? And people that purchase things to buy happiness will never be happy. They're never going to be happy. They're always going to be, they're like a drug addict. They're always chasing that next high. But people that purchase assets, stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptocurrencies maybe, people that purchase those sort of things will be happier because they will have more freedoms in their life, because money is freedom. That's what money is. So, now that we've went over the two things you can do to change your money mindset, not letting people talk negative about money to you, not thinking negatively about accumulating money, and then also having a concept in your head when you're purchasing something that is not a necessity, and kind of putting a value on it for how much time and effort and work and time spent away from family it's going to take you to pay for that, right? Those are the two things that will totally shift your money mindset. Now, to stay on track, the best thing you can do is, whether you're just opening up a savings account and trying to get some emergency money saved, or whether you're putting it into an investment account, this money. The best way to stay on track is to log in every, 2 weeks or at least once a month and check on your progress and see, hey, I put in $500 this week, or I put in $200 this week, or $1,000, whatever it is. And watch how that money grows, and then watch how it accumulates with the interest you're earning. And as you do that, that will keep you motivated, and it will get you focused on the goal of financial independence. And it will help you see money as a means to buy freedom, which is what money is. It's freedom, as opposed to a means to buy your happiness through things, which will never work for you. I can promise you that much. So don't kill your money soldiers, invest them. If you like what you saw today, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time on Rattlesnake Patriot. See ya.